Hi, everyone. Welcome to Chapter 8 of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Thinking in the Certain Way. Turn back to Chapter 6. Read again the story of the man who formed the mental image of his house, and you will get a fair idea of the initial step towards getting rich. You must form a clear and definite mental picture of what you want. You cannot transmit an idea unless you have it for yourself. You must have it before you can give it. And many people fail to impress the thinking substance because they have themselves only a vague and misty concept of the things that they want to do, to have, or to become. It is not enough that you should have a general desire for wealth to do good with. Everybody has that desire. It is not enough that you should have a wish to travel, see things, live more, etc. Everybody has those desires also. If you were going to send a telegram message to a friend, you would not send the letters of the alphabet in the order and let him construct the message for himself. Nor would you take the words at random from the dictionary. You would send a coherent sentence, one which meant something. When you try to impress your wishes upon your thinking substance, remember that it must be done by a coherent statement. You must know what you want and be definite. You can never get rich or start the creative power into action by sending in unformed longings and vague desires. Go over your desires just as the man I have described went over his house. See just what you want and get a clear mental picture of it as you wish it to look when you get it. As the sailor has the port towards which he's sailing in mind, you must have a clear mental picture continually in your mind. You must keep your face towards it at all time. You must no more lose sight of it than the steersman loses sight of the compass. It is not necessary to take exercises in concentration, nor to set apart special times for prayer and affirmation, nor to go into silence, nor to do occult stunts of any kind. These things are well enough, but all you need to know is that you want what you want and to want it badly enough so that it will stay in your thoughts. Spend as much time of your leisure time as you can in contemplating your picture. Remember that no one needs to take exercises to concentrate his mind on a thing which he really wants. It is the thing you do not really care about which requires effort to fix in your attention upon them. Unless your desire to get rich is strong enough to hold your thoughts to the purpose, as the magnetic pole holds to the needle of a compass, it will hardly be worth your while for you to try and carry out these instructions in this book. The methods I am presenting here are for people whose desires for riches is strong enough to overcome mental laziness and the love of ease. The more clear and definite you make your picture, and the more you dwell upon it, the stronger your desire will be. And the stronger your desire, the easier it will be to hold your mind fixed upon the picture of what you want. However, something more is necessary than merely seeing the picture clearly. If that is all that you do, you are only a dreamer and will have little or no power to accomplishment. Behind your clear vision must be the purpose to realize it, to bring it out in tangible expression. And behind this purpose must be an invincible and unwavering faith that the thing is already yours, that it is at hand and you will have only to take possession of it. Live in the new house mentally until it takes form around you physically. In the mental realm, enter at once into full enjoyment of the things that you want. Whatsoever things ye ask for, when ye pray, believe that ye shall receive them, and ye shall receive them, said Jesus. See the things that you want as if they are actually around you all the time. See yourself as owning and using them. Make use of them in your imagination, just as you will use them when they are tangible in your possession. Dwell upon your mental picture until it is clear and distinct. Then take a mental attitude of ownership towards everything in that picture. Take possession of it in your mind in the full faith that it is actually yours. Hold to your this mental ownership. Do not waver for an instant in the faith that it is real. And remember what is said in chapter 7 about gratitude. Be as thankful for it at all times as you expect to be when it has taken form. The person who has sincerely thanks God for the things which he owns only in imagination has real faith. The person will get rich. That person will cause the creation of whatever he wants. You do not need to pray repeatedly for things that you want. It is not necessary to tell God about it every day. No, use not vain repetitions as the heathens do, said Jesus to his pupils. For your Father knoweth that ye have need for these things before ye ask him. Your part is to intelligently formulate your desire for the things which make for a larger life, and to get these desires arranged in a coherent whole. You must then impress this whole desire upon the formless substance that has the power and the will to bring what you want. You do not make this impression by repeating a string of words. You make it by holding the vision with unshakable purpose to attain it, and with the steadfast faith that you will attain it. The answer to prayer is not according to your faith while you are talking, but according to your faith while you are working. You cannot impress the mind of God by having a special Sabbath day set apart to tell him what you want, and then forgetting him the rest of the week. If you do not think of your prayer until the hour your prayer comes again, you cannot impress him by having special hours to go into your closet and pray. Oral prayer has the effect in clarifying your vision and strengthening your faith, but it is not your oral petitions which will get you what you want. In order to get rich, you do not need a sweet hour of prayer. You need to pray without ceasing. And by prayer, I mean holding steadily in your vision with the purpose of causing its creation into solid form the faith you the faith that you are doing so. Believe that ye receive them. Once you have clearly formed your vision, the whole matter turns on receiving. When you have formed it, it is well to make oral statement by addressing the Supreme Power in reverent prayer. From that moment on, you will receive in your mind what you ask for. Live in the new house, wear the fine clothes, ride in the automobile, go on the journey, and confidently plan for greater journeys. Think and speak of all the things that you have asked for in terms of actual present ownership. Imagine the exact environment and financial condition you desire, and live all the time in that imaginary environment and financial condition. Mind, however, that you do not do this as a mere dreamer and castle builder. Hold the faith that the imaginary is being realized and to purpose required to realize it. Remember that it is faith and purpose in the use of the imagination which makes the difference between the scientist and the dreamer. And having learned this fact, it is here that you must learn the proper use of will. And that will be tomorrow in Chapter 9, How to Use the Will. Thanks very much. Have a great day.